Dark psychology delves into the intricate ways manipulation, coercion, and control can influence our thoughts and actions, often without us even realizing it. It begins with a deep understanding of human behavior and exploits our psychological vulnerabilities. One of the most insidious tactics is gaslighting, where a manipulator makes their victim question their own reality. Imagine being in a situation where your memories and feelings are constantly dismissed, leaving you doubting your sanity. Narcissists often start with charm and praise, creating an illusion of affection. But as time goes on, they shift gears, isolating their victims and exerting control. Guilt tripping is another powerful tool. It can make you feel responsible for someone else's happiness, twisting your emotions to serve their agenda. Fear-based tactics like subtle intimidation or outright threats can coerce compliance, making you feel trapped. Then there's love bombing, where an overwhelming flood of affection is used to gain trust quickly. This can create a dependency that's hard to break. Withholding attention or affection can induce anxiety, making you crave their approval. Mirroring someone's personality can create a false sense of intimacy, making it easier for manipulators to slip into your life unnoticed. Triangulation is a tactic that involves bringing a third person into conflicts to create confusion and control the narrative. The silent treatment is a classic method of punishment, destabilizing the victim and forcing them to seek reconciliation. Blame shifting is another common strategy, allowing manipulators to evade responsibility by projecting their faults onto others. Loaded language can frame narratives in a way that benefits the manipulator, twisting perceptions to their advantage. Psychological projection is when they accuse others of the very behaviors they exhibit, creating a smokescreen that deflects attention from their actions. Conditioning through repetition and reward can establish long-term control, making it difficult for victims to break free. Anchoring techniques influence decisions by controlling first impressions, while social proof and peer pressure can push individuals into actions they might otherwise avoid. Scarcity tactics make something appear more valuable or urgent than it truly is, compelling people to act quickly without thinking. The foot in the door technique is a subtle way to get someone to agree to small requests before escalating to larger ones. The sunk cost fallacy keeps victims trapped in harmful relationships or deals, as they feel compelled to continue investing in something that isn't working. Cognitive dissonance forces people to justify actions that conflict with their values, creating internal turmoil. Some manipulators fake vulnerability to gain sympathy and access, while information control keeps victims confused and uninformed. Pacing and leading are techniques that subtly guide someone's behavior or speech, making them more compliant. Framing effects can change how we interpret situations, often leading us to conclusions that favor the manipulator. Playing the victim is a tactic used to shift blame and manipulate empathy, making it hard for others to see the truth. Gaslighting often includes denial of past events, creating a fog of confusion. Some people even resort to fake emergencies to instill urgency and obedience. False flattery can disarm skepticism, making it easier for manipulators to get what they want. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is frequently exploited in sales and online manipulation, pushing people to act against their better judgment. Groupthink can override individual logic and ethics, leading to decisions that feel wrong but seem justified in a crowd. Psychological priming influences behavior through subtle cues, often without our conscious awareness. Emotional blackmail uses threats of harm or withdrawal to maintain control, while intermittent reinforcement creates addictive relationships that are hard to escape. Boundary testing is often employed early on to gauge what someone will tolerate, setting the stage for future manipulation. Mimicry can build rapport but is often used deceptively to gain trust. Manipulative individuals frequently possess high social intelligence but lack genuine empathy, making them particularly dangerous. Surveillance or tracking can create significant power imbalances, while isolation from friends and family weakens a person's independence, making them more reliant on the manipulator. Understanding dark psychology is crucial. It's the first step in recognizing, resisting, and ultimately protecting yourself from these harmful tactics. Awareness is your best defense.